Hello and welcome. It's the 26th day of February 2019. Welcome to the Money Charts channel. And this is a continuation video upon short term and intermediate term trading. And I've always wanted to do a tutorial like this. It's the first time I've really done it this short term, and it's going really well overall. And I'm relatively satisfied with how the results are going. This is what I've completed so far as time's concerned. From the start of the Bittrex trading, mid July and into mid September. 2 months. And there's several more there after that. I don't know how many trades this is going to accumulate to. I'm taking a decent break now. I'll probably get at it a bit more today and again tomorrow, and maybe again on Thursday. A lot of movements up and down. You see this down move, up to move, but the general way of doing this is, well, we see the say the price is 271. That was the last trade, for example. And assuming that's what you bought, 271, that means you're going to sell. Say it comes up. Where's your seller going to be? Well, 10% of that is 27, and I want to round it up. And it's 27.1 technically. So if it's got a decimal, which it would, 27.1, let's round up to 28, 299. I know I hate that line going up there, but just trying to explain this relatively quick and effective, the best effectively I can, or the most effectively. So when the number starts with 2, I increase it 3 points, so it goes to 302 as the next sell order. Because I take the first number and I add 1. Now I would increase it by 4. So I'd sell at 306, 310. And say it goes all the way up to, say, well, say 314, 318, say 326. And it tops there, anywhere between there and 329. And then it's going to decline, or on the buy order. I'm going to take this number again and round it. 32. I'm going to take 10% of this, 32.6. I'm going to round it to 33. I would subtract 33 from 326. That would get me 293. That's where I would buy. And a few other small intricacies here and there. Some of the things that I've noticed within this strategy, there's one, going back to in here, when the price got up to 800, you were really running thin of selling out by not decreasing the short-term sales. So it makes it an interesting aggressive game, and if overall I think maybe I have it set to sell 1/200th or 0.5%. I think changing that a little bit lower, but I think more effectively every time you move up to a new scale, uh, you just don't sell as much, or you use the most you can sell is say 1/125ths or 0.075%, something like that. There needs to be a little bit of changes on that level. Also, smart trading, and really, especially and mainly only for this day, but big time for this one. This was a spot where it went up so high. So I was at the point where, like, really, you expect me to be buying some of these levels at these prices where I knew it would just go down much more. And also, what I think is what I really enjoy, we're going to see this on the spreadsheet, is this thing is designed to grind its way lower for its mathematics on the trade, meaning it's designed to marginally go in a lower high, lower low setup as far as where you put buy and sell orders. But it also means if you have orders that are long withstanding, the longer they become withstanding, the more you're going to be able to buy back, because I'm at a stage here at 270 and I have a lot of short-term buy orders yet to fill, which I didn't expect, and I find that to be very remarkable. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet. And the way I started it off back when the price was 959, by 100,000, close to a Bitcoin, and we're going to assume that you have double that. We'll say you have about 2, so you're left back with 104. And as we can see here, selling 500 in the early stages for 0.0057775525, that exact same amount, but 552.8874, gain of 52. We're trying to accumulate as many of those as we can, and it's been 2 months. Let me scroll to the bottom. Okay, well over 900 trades, and this is just interesting. So this is where the price is last seen at 253. Buy orders have been hit, 3 of them, and this one here was I haven't bought that back yet. These were buy orders from a long time ago because this was one of those interesting days. Let me see if I can go back to it, or I'm not. Which one was it? Uh, I think it was. Let me go back to this because I hate when I'm confused like this. I took about a 30-minute break from this. So we were buying at 259 to 253. Let's see where those lows are. Right here. So this is where I would have left off. See, on this day, what would have happened is this is where you have spots, or this hour rather. You'd have spots where both buy and sell orders fill. For all my buys that were below this line, here at the 261 filled. And from buying down here, I had sell orders ready to go up here. So that's a spot where both of them would come into play. And when those happen, this can really, really help out as far as your buybacks and stuff like that's concerned, because it can keep extra funds available for what we have it on here. All of these are bold. So the next time I buy lower, under here, 289, and considering this closed at 269, well, where would I be buying? Well, 289, 28.9, let's take 30 off of that, 259. So therefore, here, I would be filling a buy on September 20th. A buy would come in for 259 on that day. So what I do on here is I write 259, which is going to be a buyback of this one. I'll copy this, or actually I just got to go equals. I could paste special it, which I've been doing a lot of in here as well at times. And this takes, that's a mistake. This takes, I copy this, which takes how much with the rake would this number get me. And in this case, 1,659, and that buyback is done. So the next time I'm going to buy, where's it going to be? Well, for the short-term trade, scrolling up, we can see all of these have been done. Now, these numbers keep going up because I've been accumulating more, but sometimes these can get stuck and large. They just stay where they are for a long time. And this was the case. Not at all. I don't think it was above 1131. Maybe this one, but you can see all of these sell orders 1131. All of these have been bought and back. 1093. This is the one. This stayed at 1093 for many trades. And as it was getting up to 1093, let me see if I can. So here we have it up to 800. So at 800, you were selling 1,000, and you were down to 76,000 left. So you only had 76 short-term trades left. 75. Actually, under that, like 72 or 71. If you take 74,562 divided by 1093. So I was noticing that, well, that could be an interesting problem moving forward. But it's a nice aggressive play, too, when you're able to buy back. And this was a spot here where the market just went right down to 659. So normally here, if my last trade was 823 sell, I'm going to buy that back 83 points lower. But if I can get the better deal, which for many of these buys I did, many of them were 659 and then going down 7 points. Because whenever I'm on the 6 handle, the differential movement is 7 basis points. But moving forward back, all of these different trades, this represents an intermediate term trade. This is where I would have sold 21,879 at 795. And it's bold, so I've already bought this back. But here we got one that hasn't been bought back yet. And these ones here. these ones here, this one here. This one here hasn't been bought back yet. Neither has these three. And I think that's but nope, there's still three more after that. And that would be it. So I got this one at 729. Oh my, I got a lot of buybacks. That has got to be it now. Nope. This one here. And this is going to be a buyback on the 1,000. No, wait a second. No. This is something I meant to bold. I'm like, oh, I just know. I remember from before that it was no sense in me bolding it because everything was bought back at that point. And I would have just copied and pasted the 729. So I will be using buybacks going back. So 441 is the price here, where I'll be looking to be buying back much later on because there'll be many more orders left. So what I'm going to do for myself is I'm going to first put in what the date happened to be at this time, because I just bought this 259 here. So where would that have happened? That would have happened on September 22nd at 0 hours. And that'll be easy for me to remember it later on. So as we move forward in this, what's going to end up happening here is, you're going to be selling up here and all these buys will come in. Nothing too exciting will happen. I'm going to give myself a sneak preview more than anything. But you're just taking advantage of any of these short-term moves. I'm going to be very curious to see how this transpires moving forward. And we'll continue on with this over the next couple of days. Have yourself a good one. Bye-bye.